Hi, this is Riley, and you're watching Cooking with the Robinsons. So what type of meat did I get from Costco? The good old ribeye steak. So yeah, ribeye steak, that's the best steak to get, I think, because it has the most fat, which gives it the most flavor. That's step number one. More flavor is better, right? So with the steak, we're gonna have asparagus and potatoes. Good. Step number two is the secret weapon. And it's called Spade L. You can get this at Amazon, but I found it at our local market. Now you probably know where I live. Oops. Right? So, the secret weapon is Spade L. This is a seasoning that's super delicious. And it will make your steak the best steak you've ever had. You will not have to put any barbecue sauce on it because it will be so tasty. So, very delicious. It's called Spade L Ranch. And they have different types for like fish and chicken, but this one's made for beef.
The ingredients that you'll want is steak. Preferably ribeye steak, but you can use any other steak. And you will want the Spade L spice rub. Other foods can include potatoes. For baked asparagus, you will want to get asparagus, olive oil, Parmesan cheese, garlic salt, and pepper.
So it's really simple. What you'll want to do, so we went to the store and we got our steak, right? Now it's here. Now what do? So today we're going to cook steak. I don't know if you've ever had bad steak or you had to, put that A1 sauce on or the barbecue sauce on. I'm going to teach you how to make the best steak you've ever had in your life. I've had that response from anyone that's tried it. Oh yeah. So to prepare this, it's very, very simple. What you're going to do is get your steak. You're going to get a little bit wet with water. Just run it under the tap really fast at both sides so it's wet. Then you're going to take your Spade L, okay? Open this bad boy up. Ooh, so delicious. And by the way, this is just made with just natural stuff. Salt, sugar, black pepper, spices, herbs, garlic, natural hickory seasoning. So to prepare this is very simple. You're going to get your meat and you're going to get it wet. You don't have to drench it. You just get a little bit wet on both sides. Then you're going to take your seasoning, you're going to put about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons per pound. So, but I don't even measure it out. So what I do is I just shake some on, like so, and then I rub it in. Give it a rub. And it depends on how thick your meat is too. The thicker, the more you're going to want on it. So I just massage it in like so. Flip it over. Ooh. Make a mess. It's okay, we can clean it up. We're going to just push that in. Then I grab a bag. Put it in the bag, like so. Okay? And you're just going to repeat those steps. Don't afraid to get a little messy. Over like so, give it a little massage, push those spices down in, okay, then you're going to put them in the bag. Okay, once you have them in the bag, you want to put them in the fridge for about an hour. That's all they need. If you put them in like overnight or something, it'll be way too strong. So in the meantime, I'm going to prepare the potatoes. Get those. We're going to do baked potatoes. Get those in the oven, and then we'll also do the asparagus. We'll get doing that, and we'll see you in a minute. You're watching Cooking with the Robinsons. Give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Join us on this journey of awesomeness. What? Oh, I was told to say hit that like button, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe, please. Thank you. All right, now we're gonna prepare the asparagus. So this is a really yummy, I don't know if you call it a recipe, but it's a really yummy way to put it together. So you're gonna take your asparagus, you're gonna rinse it off, you're gonna dry it off, and then we're gonna put it in here and mix everything together. So here I just break off the really hard parts of the asparagus because they're not that tasty. These are all like the hard parts. You'll know what the hard parts are is when you're going to snap it, it will just pop right off. And you just dry them. So the ingredients that you're gonna need for this is your Parmesan cheese, some garlic salt, or you can use real garlic, but it does call for salt, so it's just to mix together. Some olive oil and some pepper. I really don't measure it out. I just put like, a few tablespoons of oil, and then I just sprinkle this on until I think it's good, and then just dash it with some salt. You'll see, okay? And usually I have a lot more asparagus, but my kids don't like it, so just dash some oil on. Put some of this on in there. Right, and some pepper. So then you're just gonna mix these together with the oil and get the stuff off the ground and just mix it in to the asparagus. Nice and mixed up, nicely mixed up. And then I get a cookie sheet, put some tin foil in it, and then just spread it out.
Good.
Spread it out.
It smells really good.
Take all the extras, spread it out, just like that. So once you have it prepared, get your oven to 425. You want to cook that for 15 minutes. All right, now we're going to grill it up. First thing you want to do is you want to get your grill really hot. I'd say around 500 degrees hot. So the timing of how long you cook it will determine on how good of a steak it will be. So you can do it two different ways. You can time it, or you can use this cool thermometer. So I like to time it, and I like to use the thermometer. Once we get this to 500 degrees, we're gonna put the steak on there, close it up for 1 minute, cook it really hot. And then we're gonna flip it over, cook it another minute on the other side. That's gonna sear it, that's gonna lock in all the juiciness. Then I'm gonna poke this thing into it, right? And I'm gonna cook it for about four-ish, 5-ish minutes on each side. And then this is gonna tell me once it hits that 165, which is medium well. Once it hits that, then I'll know it's done. Bruce is trying to get in the picture. He loves steak. So I like using this. This is called the Expert Grill. I just got it from Walmart. And it's really cool because you can pull it apart. You can take this inside with you, and then it will tell you once the temperature gets to where it needs to be. So once it's cooked 1 minute on each side, then you're gonna turn the heat down to medium. And then you're gonna cook it about 5 minutes on each side to hit medium well. So now we've hit 500 degrees. So I'm gonna open it up, put my steaks on, close it up. Ooh, hear the sear. Ooh, yeah. So we're gonna cook that for 1 minute on each side to sear it and lock in that juiciness. All right, we hit that 1 minute mark, so let's go ahead and flip it over. Then we're gonna cook those for 1 more minute on the other side. Okay, we hit 1 minute again. So we're gonna open this up, turn this down to medium, and then we're gonna flip them over again. Now come look at this, come look at this. See all this nice yummy fat right here? This is what's gonna give it a lot of flavor. But the reason you turn it down and cook it slow, because this fat will create a lot of fire, a lot of flame. So we're gonna cook that about 5 minutes on each side. Look at that, oh yeah, nice and slow. I'm gonna take one of the thickest steaks, poke it right in the middle, like that, making sure it's not poking out anywhere. Okay, right there. And then we're gonna close it up, put this right here. It's got a magnet on it, so it'll just sit right here. And then we're gonna go inside until it hits 165. Then, just as a safety precaution, right, because you're using propane, make sure to turn your propane tanks off. And yeah. Not only at the barbecue, but also turn it off at the tank. All right. Hey guys, we got everything cooked, ready to go. Now we're ready to eat. Check out this food. Oh my goodness. So here's the asparagus. Oh, look how that looks. Oh. Look at that. Look how good that looks. And we got our potato. Ooh, yeah. Some corn on, we got corn, we got our olives, we got some salad, some yumminess. Of course, you have to always have this, your Olive Garden dressing. This is your ranch, not from a can, ranch. We made this. Okay.
Thanks for watching our video.